Hey guys, welcome to another New World video. In today's video I wanted to talk some more about fishing. In fact, this video has been requested quite a few times, so I thought I would cover it in the hopes that it might help those of you out there who have been requesting it. So what I want to look at in this video specifically is fish roe, where I farm it, the ways I farm it, and a couple of important things I do to get the most of my time while farming it. So let's get into it. So first, fish roe. Why is it important? Well, as you probably know, every new attribute food in Brimstone Sands requires a material called fish sauce. And in order to make this, you will need fish roe, and of course delicate fish fillet. I have of course already covered the delicate fish in another video, so I won't be focusing on those in this one. But the main thing that has been giving people issue is of course the fish roe. Fish roe can be wildly frustrating to farm. There is no way around it, but there are things you can do in order to help alleviate some of this frustration. The first, and probably one of the most important, being of course your gear you wear while fishing it. Because fish roe is salvaged from sturgeon, an uncommon fish, and paddlefish, a rare fish, the focus of your gear should not be fishing luck. Having more luck while hunting for these will actually work against you and in some cases make getting them even impossible. I have covered all of the luck numbers in my fishing luck video, so if you're curious about the exact thresholds, please check the description and you can skim through that video. I won't go over that here because it is a lot of information. But for this video, what will be the most important thing for us is the size of the fish we catch. This is because size, although it doesn't affect how often you get roe while salvaging, does affect the potential number of roe you get when you do get a successful salvage. So for our helm, we will be using the Fierce Fisherman's Hat. This is of course because of the Colossus 3 perk. And for our chest, we will be going with the Vengeful Fisherman's Smock, again for the same reason. And for our gloves, Hardy Fisherman's Gloves. And pants, the Vengeful Fisherman's Pants. And our boots, again, the Hardy Fisherman's Boots. And for our rod, we will want to have an ironwood pole with Freshwater Colossus, as well as daytime and nighttime Colossus 3. Ideally, you will want one with both nighttime and daytime, but that will take a while. I have not gotten one yet, in fact. So for now, I have one for day and one for night. You will not want to be using any fishing trophies at all. And as I am sure you noticed, none of this gear has any fishing luck on it, only size perks. We do, however, though, have a little bit of luck on our fishing pole, but that won't hurt us too much. Having the Colossus 3 perk is going to be much more valuable. You will also want to be using oyster bait, of course, for size. Once you have all of this gear, you will be ready to go out and fish. There are a lot of places you can fish for these fish, but to save answering even more questions, I will share with you guys my route that I use. I'm not, however, claiming this is the best or anything. I am simply saying it is the one I like the best and seems to work great for me. When I made it, I did so with the idea that I wanted to hit as many hotspots as I could to get the sturgeon and paddlefish with the least walking time, but have the route long enough that I could just about run it in a loop forever if I chose. So I started my run at the Great Shrine of Thoth in Brimstone Sands. From here, I run down to the Oasis and hit this 1-star spot. After I'm finished here, I head up to this 2-star spot at the waterfall and fish it out. After I'm finished with this spot, I run around this rocky area and up to this spot here, near the Night Scorpion boss, and fish this one out. Then head to this teleport shrine up here. From here, I take the shrine and head to the Great Cleave, to the Cleave's Point outpost. From here, I run down to the lake with the big croc in the center, and I fish out this 3-star hotspot. After that one's finished, I run over these cliffs dropping down into Ebonscale and hitting this hotspot on the dock near Ivan. After that one's finished, I run way down here. This is probably the longest run in the entire route. All the way down, crossing into Brightwood here and hitting this 2-star hotspot. After that one's clear, I cut back over into Ebonscale and hit these 2 3-star hotspots that are near the waterfalls and clear those. Then I head for the settlement in Ebonscale. From there, I teleport way down to Reekwater to the Arena Shrine, then jump down below to the lake. There are 4 hotspots around this lake, so I run between them, clearing them out one by one. Then I run up to the Reekwater settlement. From here, I teleport to First Light. First to the Cape Thomas Shrine, and hit this one hotspot here at the pond. Then I run back to the Cape Thomas Shrine, and quickly teleport over to the Explorer's Vista Shrine, and hit these 2 hotspots here. After I have these cleared, I run back to the Explorer's Vista Shrine and teleport to Monarch's Bluff, to the Purdue Shrine, and hit the final 1-star hotspot here. Then I simply teleport back to Brimstone and start again, or call it a day, whichever I feel. I have always had great luck on this route with both sturgeon and paddlefish, and thanks to this gear, every one you catch will be large. So the idea here is that you will get the most possible roe from this route that you could possibly get. Now, there is another way to get roe, but it is the gambler's way. This way could yield much more than fishing ever could, but the difference here is it'll come at a cost of coin or time depending on how you go about it. From tier 2 or 3 cooking aptitude crates, you have a chance of getting very large amounts of fish roe, up to possibly 30 per crate, if you are very lucky. So alternatively, you could spend your time farming easier to acquire cooking materials like pork, blueberries, red meat, you get the idea. Then making rations to grind aptitude crates. Now, the aptitude crate method could easily be the better method, because at least you know while farming other cooking materials, you are progressing towards getting roe. But, like I said, this method is a gamble. So if you find you get pounded by RNG on a regular basis, maybe stick to fishing. I tend to do both, depending on my mood that day. Sometimes I enjoy fishing, and other times it bores me to tears. It's those days where I head out and skin and collect meat. It really is up to you how you enjoy spending your time. Now that we have the fishing roe, here is where I think it is important to talk about cooking bonuses. If you don't have 3 major cooking trophies and a full set of chef gear, don't process this roe. Hold on to it, have a friend who does have this stuff process it for you, but do not do it yourself. You will be just throwing away coin. And with stuff this rare and expensive, you're looking at a lot of coin. I really recommend making farming these patterns a priority, not only for this, but any other cooking related thing. Cooking with the proper gear and buffs can allow you to make coin straight from the market without leaving town. For example, buying rabbit and making it into plus 40 con food. Anything really. It's so important and worth every coin you invest in it. So let me demonstrate by processing this roe I have farmed over the past few days into sauce. As you can see, I can make 67 fish sauce with my current materials. And after processing using my cooking bonuses, I got 92 bonus sauce on top of the 67. Now consider this, how long would it take you to farm 200 fish roe? Or even buy them at 250 to 350 coin per? I'm sure you get what I'm trying to say. So don't process it until you have the proper tools to get the most possible out of it. Okay guys, that pretty much covers how I get and I use my fish roe. I do hope it helps answer most of the questions I've been getting on this topic. And if you have any more questions, please feel free to leave them in the comments or join the channel's community Discord. I've also posted a very in-detail video a while back on fishing luck. That video is definitely worth watching if you have any luck questions. And as always guys, thanks for watching and I will see you in the next one.